Welcome, my beautiful, sexy, sensual, loving Scorpios. Happy birthday. You know, if anybody deserves to be celebrated, it's definitely Scorpio. Um, you know, such a loving, giving sign. You know, when you are at your highest vibration, of course. At your lowest, well, watch out. Watch out. You know, don't want to mess with the Scorpio's heart. But then you move on, you do move on. So, just a fascinating sign. I love Scorpio. I have, my daughter is a Scorpio. My father was a Scorpio. My brother is a Scorpio. Um, hmm. I feel like there's more Scorpios in my life than that. But, beautiful sign. So, happy birthday. I hope you have a great time celebrating, even if you're celebrating yourself, celebrate yourself. Do something special for you, you know. Many feel that your year really begins the day after your birthday, that the energy changes. So, interesting to do we'll see what comes up in your reading. I am using a new deck. Have not used them very much yet, so this is probably going to be a long reading because they're very detailed and, they really pull you in. Very intuitive cards. But, until you're familiar with them, there is a lot. And I almost wasn't going to use them because I don't love the way they come across on camera, to be honest. But something told me to use them. So we're going to use them. And we'll probably use the crystal vision as clarifiers. Or what I think we're going to do is just build upon the spread, okay? So, somewhat freeform. Okay, Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising. Or if you were just guided, this is for November 2017. We're not going to limit it to November, and I am actually doing this at the end of October. I just wanted to make sure that I had your reading up to start your month, and hence my nails. So my granddaughter did my nails for me. So they're my Halloween nails. Okay. All right, I feel like I'm going to shuffle, see what comes out. Don't forget to do your deep breathing, like 3 deep breaths. So relax your mind, relax yourself. And you can always ask before the reading begins. I won't even tell you what I have yet. For some kind of sign that the message is for you, okay? That there's a message in here for you. So, something. I don't know. I know sometimes my cards will just fall backwards. And I always feel like they're my sister doing it. just for no reason. And I also am starting to feel like it is some of your guys' energy. And I forgot why I was just saying that. Anyway, you know, tune in. You want to use your intuition. Oh, I know I was saying that. If you were asking your guides to send you some type of signal, I feel like some of you are asking them to do different things, you know, on my table. And I may not even be aware of it until somebody points it out. And then I'll go back and watch it. Because I don't edit my videos at all, as some of you know. That's why it's so long. But I wouldn't know what to cut out. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio? You know, I'm just going to get the bad news out of the way. You know, I am seeing that there may be some marriages ending. And it's, you know, it's due to someone's, well, let's just say emotional immaturity. You know, their actions. It just feels like someone who may put their family last. And I kind of feel like it's you, Scorpio, that's walking away. So, you know, because it kind of feels like it's planned. And you're telling yourself, this is it. This is it. This is the last time. You are, you know, perhaps you've left before and planned on getting a divorce, and maybe the charm of the other person kept bringing you back, because I do kind of feel like that. Because you're saying, this is it. This is it. And you mean it. And I believe it. Like, this will be it. For some of you, you could be, could be another water sign that you're walking away from. And by the way, this is just one scenario, okay? I'm seeing other things too, but this story is, you know, it's not over. Marriage is over. You know, you do not have to be married here, because I do feel there's a possibility that, you know, you may just, I do feel like you would live together, though, because I do feel that you are, you know, I don't know who's leaving yet, but you're ending the relationship without doubt. And, you know, whoever I'm speaking to right now, you know, it's definitely showing that this has been, you know, what, I kind of feel like, you know, like I was promised a rose garden, and I got it in the beginning. But then, like, reality sets in, you know, and then you start to see the other side. Well, we've all been there. Okay. You know, and it's funny, and I'll show you the cards in a minute, but, you know, I have the death card here, and what I'm noticing is that, you know, the Reaper, controlling the horse, has the horse just walking right over the body. Down there. So he's just like walking, you know, one more, you know, making sure that I will not return, you know? It's like the body's already dead, right? And he could have went around it, but he chose to walk over it. You know, could be a sign of disrespect, but I don't believe that. You know, and it is a white horse. So I think it's just, you know, your final, you're saying this to yourself, you know. Like, whatever I need to do to make sure that I don't return to that mindset that they pull you into. You know, it's some type of a charm. And you just so happen to have a weakness for that type of charm. And I feel, you know, and this can be many Scorpios. You know, because charm can definitely win you over. So I feel like, I don't want to say you're putting an armor up, but you're just making sure. Okay. I have a lot of wands on the board, so looks like it's going to be a month of action. And then I have 2 cups, both major, you know, well, death, and then the King of Cups, but both major energies. Both, you know, highly emotional. But doesn't mean in a bad way. So we have action around emotions. So it looks like it's turning into love stories. And I can't help it, guys, you know. Man, there's like so many characters. The last time I did a reading, well, I uploaded to YouTube, so when I first used these cards. And I have a, you know, a similar, not really, type of energy, but I mean, I have the Prince of Wands. So, you know, could be a younger fire sign, right? Just younger than you. You know, we have the Death card that represents Scorpio. You know, so that could be, it's probably your energy plus. I don't feel, you know, it's with King Cups here. It could be, you know, certainly another Scorpio. And, sorry, then I have the King Cups. The Princess of Wands. Prince of Wands, Princess of Wands. And then I have the Queen of Cups. And an extra card that fell out is the Eight of Swords. The good news about the Eight of Swords is, although, you know, it's tough energy, it is usually something we don't want to face, you know what I mean? Something, you know, it's like we build this armor around us and then reality somehow sneaks in and forces us to, well, doesn't force us, but well, makes us look at the reality, good or bad. And, you know, if it's good, you know, let's say this is, because I'm feeling this for some, like this is a fear. I don't feel this that often in this card, but I'm definitely feeling that, like I built this wall of swords, you know, to protect me. And even those swords don't feel like enough protection to you, right? Because you blindfolded yourself too. And I feel like what the card is saying to me is, you know, I blindfold myself because I don't want to see it. And if I don't see it, then maybe it isn't real. But then I also feel it is the fear of almost allowing yourself to be you. You know, this may be the central issue here. Kind of like breaking free from whatever, you know, whatever this is. I'm definitely feeling its emotions, you know, so it's probably dealing with a person because we do have, you know, major energy on the board. And for some reason, I want to say to you, normally the opposite of what I would say. And I want to say, don't worry about rushing into a decision. You know, I feel this is about trusting your intuition and knowing when you're ready. Whenever you're ready to see that reality, you know, whether it be good or whether it be something that, you know, that may be hard, but it allows us to free ourselves, right? you know, what a shame if it's, you know, love trying to enter, right? I mean, her dress is illuminated. And, you know, what I'm picking up is like, you know, almost like a castle, right? A mansion. But it's telling me that she has everything, right? Like in the material world, I have everything. I have more than enough. More than enough. But there's so much darkness around it. Almost like it doesn't even matter, right? Because there's something else that is stopping me from enjoying, feeling, you know, experiencing life. And, you know, Scorpio, I just have this feeling that you've had this for a while, and I feel like you've allowed it to grow in your mind. And because I kind of feel like whatever I'm facing outside my shelter that I've built, you know, and why didn't she hide up here, right? It's like she wants to be found. It's like she wants it, right? She has a longing for something, but there is fear around it. And I feel like she came to the beach. Maybe she's waiting, you know, secretly, I want someone to come to me, right? I'm waiting, I'm hoping. Maybe she's not believing it. This could be also talking about putting all the work in, right? Like, you know, like how many of the cards say letting things go, and we all get tired of hearing it. But do we heed the advice? Do we really? You know, like looking back at our parents, looking for the patterns in our life, so important. It'll teach you so much about what's happening, why things happened, even the bad things. And I feel like I'm telling you that because I really want you to free yourself from here, because good or bad, I feel, you know, I feel like if it's bad, it's like, it's a quick lesson, and it's like, oh, okay, okay. You know, like a sting, you know, it's like a bee sting. Ouch. Not a car wreck. You know, it's not a snake bite. So, you know, and I feel the longing in this card. Not just the longing, but the, you know, I just can't be whole. Or I don't feel whole without someone, right? And you know, I don't feel like it's work or anything, because I definitely, she has everything, more than she needs in the material world, right? Even, it's like, even if you don't live in a castle, but you have a roof over your head, you know, you have more than you need, so to speak. You guys know what I mean. But she would gladly give that all up. Gladly give that all up. It's like, I'd give it all up, and I would take shelter on the beach, you know? Build like a humble shack. I don't care, but there's something, someone. Boy, this is a deep longing. And, you know, without it really even getting into the other cards, what I'm feeling is what you're longing for, you can have. But you got to be aware of the energy, because if you're not aware of it, then you can't change it. And what you're doing is blocking it, right? So it doesn't matter whether I do it from my mansion or the beach. I still have the same wall. And, you know, it's like I want to say to someone, like, you know, at least take a sword out. Let some light in, you know? But what you want, you can have. I feel that strongly. So think about that. Okay. And that may have been just a message in itself, guys. You know, this is weird, but I feel like, and I don't know why I'm saying this, but I feel like I'm also picking up the energy of, you know, I live in a house, and it's a large house, but half the house is dark and half the house is light. And I live in the dark side of the house. And I don't mean like pitch black. I mean like, you know, on a stormy, stormy day, you know, very overcast. And that is your everyday. But this is what you're choosing. Yet at the other end of that house is sunlight and, you know, almost forces you into feeling better. But I'm feeling like there's, I don't know, a lot of you choosing this dark side of the house. Okay. Okay. But you're being called to, it's almost like you're being called to give the light side a chance. You know, like wander in here and there. And every time you do, just spend an extra minute there, you know, an extra 10 minutes. And then go right back to your dark side, you know, and then, you know, make a pact with yourself. Okay, well, so action and emotions, right? All right, so I also have the energy of, you know, I had the king and the queen here. And, you know, because it's attached to the Four of Wands, I kind of feel, hmm, um, well, for some of you, I feel whether you're married or not, you're committed, right? So I am your queen, you are my king. And I feel for some of you, there used to be a lot more passion in the relationship, but it feels like it's getting cold. And on both sides, like we're coming at each other, almost like with no consideration, right? Like I don't know, like all of a sudden I feel like I have a sword in my hand and it's like boom, boom, like one, almost like heart-wrenching statement after another because, listen, they know each other, right? They know each other deeply. So, hence why we hurt the people we love. We know what will hurt them the most. And, when we're getting, I feel like, I've been this way for a little while though. Like in this type of icy relationship. And the Eight of Swords could also be talking about that. Like, we just have to remember the passion that we once had. I don't feel like this is talking about ending anything. Because I feel like the love is still there. Showing up as bookends, very strong. The love is still there. It is, you know, you know, we used to put each other first, and then second, third, fourth, and I feel for you, it's like if you can just think back to the time that you were passionate and think about what made you so passionate about that person. It may be some of the things that you think that you hate about them now, but truth be told, it's something that you probably loved about them. Maybe even it pulled you in, and now for some reason might be getting on your nerves. I'm sorry, let me pull that down. The Queen of Cups is looking at me. Almost like she wants me to see that next to her is the Princess of Wands. I know I'm not holding the cards up that much, guys, but like with these cards, I like to focus straight in on them. And it's weird because I feel like the Queen of Wands is saying to me, I think he is messing around with this Princess of Wands. Now, I don't know if you are thinking like a particular person or it's more of that feeling. And I feel like he's saying to me, no, that's not what's going on. And he wants me to look at his perspective and she wants me to look at her perspective. Um, and I get it. I get it because I've been on both ends. So, if you're the one, I feel like if you're the one who is feeling that, and I don't feel like you're feeling it through your intuition. I feel like you might be, it's sitting right beside the Eight of Wands. Like you might be somewhat creating it in your mind. And I know it can feel real, right? But that's what our mind can do. It can make it feel real. So, because I feel like if you really looked, you wouldn't find any evidence. It is more that you're noticing that you're starting to notice the way the two of you are being together, and I feel like so you think. I feel like this is more on a subconscious level, like well, of course they're gonna find passion other somewhere else. So I'm kind of like stuck in this energy of I want to be my loving self again, my sensual self again, but like I'm stuck in this coldness. So, happy birthday. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not sorry because I can look at this. Well, here we go. It's like I'm not seeing the truth. I'm not seeing the reality, right? I'm seeing only what I think that I know. But my eyes are blindfolded. And, maybe that's why the rope is so tight around her stomach area, where we associate the inner being, right? The intuition. So maybe here at this point, she's not listening to her intuition. So it's like she's making a movie up in her mind. And I'm not saying that it may not go, that there may not be something, though I don't mean that this person's cheating because I don't feel like they are. But I do feel like it's pushing it even further. And it's funny because I have one over here who is being cold out of fear. Because really, I want to be the way I used to be. But for some reason, I'm stuck. And then I have the other one, reacting to that. Well, they're being so cold to me that evidently they're losing the love. And so the detachment starts to happen, right? So we have two different perspectives. And they're both wrong. They're just both wrong. But it doesn't matter if they're wrong because it's what you think is your reality. It's what they think is the reality. And that's all that matters. Right or wrong, it's their truth. So it's almost like I want to play marriage counselor for a second because this relationship is not over. Like there is so much passion left. Just got to move past. We gotta thaw out. We gotta thaw out. That's it. As we, and it's like we don't even have to do it quickly. It's just like as we just allow ourselves to thaw out, the ice melts away. It's like we can breathe. We can breathe again. And little pieces of the way you used to be start coming back together. This is beautiful. This is showing you the potential, however. So, with the wands here, I know it is through action, right? So this isn't just going to magically happen. This is saying I do have to put the work behind it, but it's worth it. This partnership is worth it, and that passion is right below that ice. So I hope you don't give up. Okay. So I have the Four of Wands. And, that's a beautiful energy. That's an energy of being connected, right? We're connected to another. We're balanced. I'm noticing the pink, it's like allowing ourselves to heal. You know, it's weird. I feel like I have one partner that's already completely enlightened and the other one is on their way. And it does feel like it's through your help. Um, but it feels like it's someone who is eager to learn. Like, um, you know, wants to be side by side with you. You know, I'm just feeling a lot of respect in this card, like someone looking at you with a lot of respect, like looking not even up to you, but admiring you, you know, like admiring the things that you've done, you know, like the foundation that you built for yourself. You know, this could certainly be someone that you knew before, because I feel like, you know, they're really happy that you built this foundation for yourself. And if it was a stranger, you know, I'm not sure they'd be happy, you know, one way or the other. But this is definitely someone who, um, hmm, you know, just adores you. I don't know how else to put it, like, just adores you. I feel like, you know, again, this might be someone from the past, and we'll try to do a clarifier. You know, I do have the Prince of Wands beside this, and the Prince of Wands is coming in, right? He's coming into this Four of Wands. And, well, you know, I feel like he's saying that he comes from the future and he's telling you, like, not telling you, but it's like, I don't know if it's like in his mind, but here we go again. You know, it's like lifetimes, lifetimes. I almost feel like I'm in a soul contract here and he's, you know, it's his time to come in. Or her, you know, it doesn't matter. But, you know, I definitely want to. This is, you know, I'm eager. I can't wait to get there. I can't wait till this begins, you know? And, you know, I'm noticing behind him, you know, it looks like the castle behind him is also, could very well be the same castle. They look differently, but the energy is the same. You know, this could have been like where I grew up, and maybe you lived there for, um, you know, into your, I don't know, 20s or something. But nonetheless, the energy carried with you. Like, I'm feeling that you know, maybe you have moved since then, but he knows that. You know, it's like he's bringing in this rainbow mask. And I almost feel like that's for you, you know? Like, kind of feels like a soul contract, like I am a knight, you know? I am sent here only for you, so to speak, right? And he sees or feels your darkness. So, for some of you, this is the energy of him coming in to help balance you. You know, it's like, it's time. Because I do feel like one is helping to heal the other. And there is a lot of gratitude for that. But the other one is, you know, of course, I couldn't imagine not. You know, whatever. This is definitely soulmate energy. I mean, to the max. You know, it could very well be a male fire sign coming in, but I don't know so much if it's, you know, if that matters, more about how fast they're coming in. And also, I feel to let you know that they recognize that you're in this dark place. And, you know, it's almost like they know it's because of them. And I definitely feel like time has passed because even the smoke is much lighter. But nonetheless, it's still there. But he's bringing you this, you know, like this mask that you can put on that is of cheerfulness, of joy. And all you have to do is put the mask on. That's weird. Anyway, wow. I don't know that the message goes deeper than that. I almost feel like this is its own message. And it's weird because I'm even feeling that, I don't know, I feel like I'm having a May wedding. May. Yeah, definitely. Like, I feel like I'm in May. You know, I feel like I'm in May, but let me explain. It's because I'm in the Northeast, so we have, of course, the seasons. Oh my God. And, you know, going from winter to spring is a big deal. You know, it's a happy, happy time after a dark time, right? It could be message right there. Anyway, I feel like this ends up in a marriage. And I do feel like this is someone, again, from your past. You know, with the death card beside it, I don't feel, well, if anything, if it's relating, I'm not really feeling it a lot. You know, it's the number 13, and for some reason, I feel like I had to say that out loud, the number 13. Maybe that was your little signal that you wanted. So, there you go. Anyways, again, we have the white horse, right? Moving into the future after this transition. you know, when we follow through with the death card, what it's asking us is to, well, it's asking us to put an end to the past in your mind and start from today with this person. Maybe even these couples down here. This may be a general message, but it's about me not even comparing the past, so to speak, but start from today. And for those who have someone coming back, I feel like what that's saying to you is, you know, you guys aren't the same people. You both had a lot of growth. I'm going to actually take, just going to do like, I don't even know what to call it, like a little chain off of this. And I want to do one more in there. So I got the Eight of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And it is, look at this, with the Ace of Swords as the crown of this. You know, it's funny. It's not funny. I don't know why I say that all the time. It's quite beautiful because what I'm feeling here with the Six of Pentacles is I am feeling, again, we're not the same. You know, we both had our growth. I'm saying that this person is coming in quick, right? And it may be, and they may, but it may be more in the communication, like the communication coming in, almost coming back. That's kind of how I feel here. It's like communication coming back. So we're having communication. And, you know, with the Ace of Swords being on top of that, this is giving me clarity, right? So this communication, you know, even if we're not together yet, somebody is, you know, I feel like, you know, I feel like it's someone coming in for you who communicates and then you communicate and it begins, right? And again, it's someone that you've been with before. And I do feel, you know, with the Death card here, I do feel that it's saying there was a need for us. You know, there's a need for us to just let the past go, you know, because, hey, maybe we were young, right? Because I'm not feeling any malicious energy here at all. So, you know, we may have just been two young people who fell in love and our paths called us in different directions for whatever the reason, you know? And again, it's like, you know, I feel like with the Prince of Wands, you know, coming from the future, it's like, it's time. It's just time. The Six of Pentacles is letting me know that, you know, again, I have an equal balance, right? 3 and 3. You know, same with the 4. Equal balance. And, you know, the 8, 4 and 4, you know, so my foundation is shaky here. I got to think about that. And the only number that is not even is the Death card, which is number 13. So again, that may represent something to someone. But now if I add that up, it becomes a 4. So strength within the foundation. Anyway, beautiful. And the Ace of Swords. I have clarity. We have clarity. Not just I, we. And this communication is an important step. I almost feel like it's not about rushing it. The energy's coming in, you know. But right now, it is like this communication between the two of you allows you to go to a very deep level together. And that's what builds everything, you know. For some of you, you may not live around each other because I feel like, you know, even physically, we're not together, but, you know, here's us talking. And through our talking, we're learning everything about each other. And, you know, you could certainly be teaching each other, helping each other, right? Showing each other the balance that, you know, well, you know, it kind of feels fated anyway, so that could certainly be it, you know? You're learning something from them, they're learning something from you, which is always, but maybe more profound here. Beautiful clarity. You know, I just feel like I don't need to rush here. I have to, I don't have to do anything, but oh God, how do I say this? The more aware I am of our communication, you know, and how I am, you know, you have 2 cards representing you. So this is the authentic you, right? Not what you show the outside world. And think about that. Like, don't be afraid of going deep. And I don't mean like deep, like, so when are we getting together? Like, I want to know the date. No, this is like just allowing things to come out, talking about things. Because I feel like even through that, you're going to heal. You're helping to heal each other, and you are bringing a beautiful balance to each other. Man, this is quite beautiful. Okay, so I have 2 cards here, and I don't know why. I evidently was shuffling. And I have the 3 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. And honestly, I don't recall shuffling. So it's probably a message on its own. You know, I definitely feel this in this image, like I'm blocking my own path, right? Because that's exactly what he's doing. It's like blocking his own path. You know, even though it's a card of pentacles, I feel, you know, some of it could be, you know, something within the material world, but I'm definitely feeling emotions too. So, you know, this could certainly be, again, one partner. You know, I do feel like it's just a different message. So, one partner going on a new path, right? Going on a new path. Um, you know, the card talks about waiting for your ships to come in, like your ships are coming in, right? Like it's coming. You know, it's not here yet, but it's coming, and I know that, and I feel it, and I'm optimistic about it, right? And then I have this character over here who is hanging on to those pentacles for dear life. You know, even hmm, I just feel like I have someone who doesn't want to see you go forward, and they may be, you know, you may be going through a divorce with this person, and they could be trying to hide their money. You know, but I feel what this is saying is doesn't even matter because this person is hurting themselves. You know, they're stopping their future growth. And this is if you're dealing with this person, if you are this person, this is about being aware of that. So maybe I am going through a divorce and, you know, I am angry and resentful, pissed, you know, so I'm coming from that and saying, you know, no, you can't have the house because he's blocking it. You can't have my money. Good luck trying to get it, you know? Good luck. You know, but here's this big pentacle on the top of his head, so it's almost like if this is your scenario, um, they're going to find out about his money. And by the way, this is you over here, they're going to find out about your money. And, you know, if this is you within the Four of Pentacles, like this can be you too, you know? You just have to let go. Let go, be fair. And I know I'm going to get a lot of people who are going through divorces and say, you don't know my fucking asshole husband, wife. That may be the case, but this is the message, you know? Like, it is serving this person no good. Because this person moves on anyway. And I feel like if this is you, it's saying to you that you have the exact same opportunity. You can get optimistic about your future. It's almost like a promise. Like set down this anger. You know, and you may have children here too. So think about that. And I'm not going to give you a speech, but it's very clear. You know, and I feel like this person is prepared to go on the journey like with nothing. You know, like I'm gonna fight for it. You know, I'm Juan, so I am gonna fight what's rightfully mine, right? Because I feel like I'm coming from a very optimistic energy here. Like I'm not allowing this energy to get to me, right? So no matter what, I know what lies ahead of me. You know, my ships that are coming in are coming from a good energy. You know, they're coming from positivity and optimism and, you know, breaking free from this. So, and it's like you just know that. And good for you. And, you know, and this person can know the exact same thing. This is being aware. You know, and just so if this is your partner, well, you probably know it's coming from anger. I feel like we need to take one more card, though, because I feel like I want to know if, well, I feel like there's an outcome to this. You know, in the Three of Wands, I'm on a journey, and it's a beautiful journey, you know? I mean, he's on a beautiful beach. Yeah, it's like he's got the sun at his back, and the beautiful water in front of him. And over here, like, everything is brick, brick, brick. Like, I build it brick by brick by brick, right? So, this energy is like, well, stay in your brick home. But it feels lonely. Okay. But it does feel lonely. So. Three of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Well, I don't know. I feel like if we have a court battle here, you know, it's showing us. Because I have the Eight of Pentacles with Judgment. Ace of Wands. You know, it's definitely letting me know that it's coming down in your favor, right? Definitely coming down in your favor. And I feel like it's because you just been, you know, working hard on yourself, like keeping yourself busy, not thinking about this person, you know, like, I've been working hard. You know, you may have been planning for a while, you know, you may have been planning for a while. And, you know, and here we go. And it's very seldom that I feel like this is a legal decision, but this is exactly what I feel. And I feel like it's coming down right for you because of the hard work you put in. Because of the way that you approach the situation, let's say. That's what's bringing your ships in, right? Bam. I'm free. I'm free. You know, not only am I free, but I have passion in my life again. You know, this is about passion. It's fire. Action. You know, like, somebody just set me free. Nine of Wands. It's telling me the journey. You know, how hard the journey was. But, you know, but look at him. You know, because you also got the Strength card with that. Just look at his muscles. So, this journey was for a reason. You did learn. You know, you learned something. You had growth. And here, you know, you're putting that behind you. You know, it's like, I have that growth and that's all I need. Especially with the Strength card. You know, within here, I'm taming, I have the strength to tame that beast within me. And maybe that's exactly why, again, for you, the judgment goes fairly, right? Because I'm coming from a logical mind. I'm not being mean, anything. I'm just coming from a logical mind. And it's been a very long time coming. It's been a hard, hard road. But he is facing the past now. So this is telling me it's coming to an end. And the Ace of Wands and strength, so much fire. It's almost that feeling of endless possibilities, right? I just feel like what you're doing is you're walking on a path towards enlightenment. You're on the path of enlightenment. You are just becoming more and more enlightened. It's quite beautiful. It was a long time coming for you, right? It's been a long, hard journey. But to me, this is someone who is seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, who's learning that I don't have to have a mansion, right? I just need to be happy within myself. I control that, right? The beginning of your reading. It all begins with us and our energy and facing reality and moving through it. If it's love and we've been longing for it, then we have to let it in, It's like, be careful what you wish for, but you have to let it in, and it's like, don't create things either. Because with the Eight of Swords, that is a serious energy you got to consider, right? And I do feel like this is like the basis of the reading. It feels like it would be so hard to start removing those swords. But in reality, it's simply taking that rope off, taking the blindfold off, right? I hope you do. Okay. I don't know why I just stopped, but okay, so I just want to know the outcome of this Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Oh, I just got it. That's why. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's funny because these cards really pull me in, and I had to remember that I'm recording. Okay, so let's just give a final shuffle and see if there's any other messages. The Emperor. So, more fire, right? More fire. But this is, the pillar of strength. This is someone that you can look up to. May rule with an iron fist, but knows what they're doing, right? Ushering in spring. This is the energy where, let's think of Aries, the card it represents, right? I'm not sitting around waiting for things to happen to me. I'm out making them happen, right? So I'm making my life happen. Creating the foundation. know, and he's looking to the future. He's looking to the future. Of course, this can represent Aries for some of you. But this is about definitely the energy of it. You know, it can be any sign. They're just taking on that quality. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on up in the sky, too. Yeah, I know. By the way, I think I have a few readers that are come on, and yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll start them as guest readers, and you guys can, I think you'll enjoy it. So I've had a few send me videos, and they're quite good, quite impressed. Okay. The Tower. You know, so in a way, I feel like it's the perfect card to end your reading, and I say that because, you know, it all had to come crumbling down, right? It had to. You know, there was purpose behind this tower. Definitely purpose behind this tower. And I even feel like with the Emperor here, it's like, you know, maybe it's you burning down the tower here, right? But I feel like the Emperor is like, I'll just rebuild it. I'll rebuild it. Because I'm the Emperor. I'm not thinking small. I'm thinking large scale. I'll rebuild it all. And he's not the kind of person that's going to sit back and order it. He's action. She's action, right? So this is telling us, you know, this tower, it just had to happen. It almost had to happen so that your story could turn out the way that you requested it. That's kind of how I feel. Like, I'm looking at this harshly, but it's not because of the intentions that you've put out into the universe. We're bringing it back. We're answering you, right? And to answer you, right? To bring this new love in, to bring this beautiful clarity and just a new way of being. We had to end it. We had to end the old way. But you requested it. You know? You requested it. So it shows up. And, you know, again, it's like, remember I said in the beginning, I feel like it's a bee sting? I kind of feel like that's what it's saying here, because I'm not feeling it like harsh. You know, it's a little harsh, but it's like the bee sting. You manifested the tower so that you could have what you truly want. Maybe what your soul wants, right? Maybe that's how I get out of here. I let my soul lead me, my inner being. You know, where my passion lies. Seeking adventure, fear. You know, it's like, bring it on. You know, bring it on. You know, here's balance. I have balance. Where before maybe I felt like I was living in destruction, right? It's the same. Balance is available. You know, don't rush it. Each part of it means something, especially the communication for those who have someone coming back. You know, I have everyone here, so, you know, everyone's represented. So it's however your story fits here. But, you know, the communication, whether you're at a distance or even together, is what's most important right now. This is exactly what allows you to be where you're meant to be, to give you what you truly desire. So, beautiful. You know, we have relationships ending, yes, but I feel like it's more you guys wanting it. And I feel like it's coming more because, let's just face it, the Ace of Swords is sitting up top there like a crown. You know, like clarity for everyone. You know, it's for everyone. Anyone who chooses. You know, here I sit. Here I sit. And, you know, with the Tower and the Death card, I feel that many of you you're going for it. You're going for it. And I hope you do. Because, you know, even this commitment down here with the King and the Queen of Cups, again, you know, I can see what it used to be and what it can be again. And, oh, I don't want you to give up, right? I want you to take yourself out of that Eight of Swords. It's like, let life happen to you. Let life happen to you this month. You know, it's a month of saying yes, yes, yes. Will you go out with me? Yes. You know, will you become my girlfriend? Yes. You know, only if you want, but here, I'm feeling if my mind is clear, I'm ready. Um, you know, difficult, but you know, it turns out beautifully. Though again, I want to warn you. I don't want to warn you, but I want to remind you. I'm putting action in here. You know, I think what's happening is like what action I put in, the universe is matching me. You know, speeding up the process, yet telling me to pay attention. Or that each part of this is important. You know, I'm building upon something here, something spectacular. So, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. This is not about, I don't love you and you don't love me. You know, I can't say that. Yeah, absolutely. But this is about, there is a time in a beginning of a relationship, even when it's coming back, where the communication just seems to be amped up. You know, like we're able to speak about our emotions more than normal, right? Take advantage of that time. Definitely be your authentic self, though, okay? But don't wear any mask, Scorpio. No mask. Like, this is about you knowing how great you are, how great of a catch you are, how great of a partner you are. You know, and this is you knowing it, not in a cocky way, in a confident way. And wanting to give, you know, like I want to give my heart, but this time it needs to be matched back. I need someone to care for me too. So beautiful. And it's saying, absolutely, absolutely, whenever you're ready, because we're telling you, we opened your reading with the Four of Wands. We're telling you, here's that commitment. You know, if you're looking for that, I don't even know what to say, connection. It's a connection, is what it is. You know, it's like commitment or not, the word doesn't even matter because it's a connection, you know, and it's like once it's connected again, almost like, I don't know, like a plug into an extension cord. Like once it's plugged in, so this is special. Oh, by the way, look at their house. No smoke. Nice and clear. Beautiful flowers. Right? Because we're in balance. When we're in balance, our house is in balance too. Boy, is that true. All right, guys. I think I'm going to leave it there. Yeah. Happy birthday. You know, just kind of like don't overthink this energy this month, okay? Or, something else I want to say is if I feel like I'm in a place of I don't know, anger towards my partner, it would really serve me well to stop before I comment. Think about it. Doesn't matter. With the death card above it, it's almost like, you know, learn to love each other again like it is your last day, right? And they're both illuminated, so okay, here I go. Okay, I wonder why my readings are so long. Okay, guys, beautiful. Ta-da. I mean, what else could we ask for, right? Clarity, knowing, you know, knowing. How do I know this person is the right one for me? Because I know it. Because I've cleared the cobwebs and I'm not even afraid of it. Even if it's not. This is almost like being connected to life again. And it's above the clouds. That's beautiful. It's funny, it's because I feel like these lights look like little surrender flags, or like this challenge is done, that challenge, it's seeing the progression. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a great month of November. I hope to see you a few times through November. That's why I want to bring on more readers so I can free up some of my time, because I love doing these readings on YouTube. I truly do. So, let's just flow with it and see how it goes. Okay, guys, I love you. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.